आज हम बात करेंगे साइंस ऑफ सक्सेसफुल एम्ब्रियो ट्रांसफ़र। हाउ कैन यू नो कि जो एम्ब्रियो ट्रांसफ़र अभी हुआ है क्या वो सक्सेसफुल हो रहा है या अनसक्सेसफुल हो रहा है। Hi everyone, I am Dr. Vaishali Sharma, consultant gynecologist, laparoscopic surgeon and infertility specialist. कुछ ऐसे साइंस हैं जो आप नोटिस कर सकते हो which can give you a positive hope. Anyhow, you should always be hopeful, but even then, if you are feeling that you are having nausea or bloating or some cramps in the uterus and sometimes even some soreness in your breast, all these signs may point towards a positive pregnancy test. इसके अलावा अगर कभी कभी थोड़ी सी स्पॉटिंग है या इनफैक्ट थोड़े से क्रैम्प्स हो रहे हैं, उसमें भी परेशानी की बात ज़्यादा नहीं है. Sometimes there can be a little spotting after embryo transfer, which can be a sign of implantation bleeding, and therefore nothing to worry about it. Be hopeful, always keep your hopes high, and never think that something wrong is going on. Because I am telling you, whenever we know that the embryo has been put inside, the result can be known only after 14 days. And those 14 days are the most difficult time to pass on. But if you will be positive, just keep on have a look at these signs and you will get to know that is it going in the positive way or negative way. Even then, if you feel कि ये signs नहीं आ रहे हैं, don't think that it is not going to be a positive, because sometimes there can be a asymptomatic embryo transfer also, which is successful also, and sometimes there is a delayed positive pregnancy result. कई बार हम 14 days के बाद एक ब्लड टेस्ट कराते हैं and the result is not very high. Even then, I always tell my patients to not to stop all the medicines and just keep on continuing the medicines, and we always repeat that blood test after 48 hours. Many a times it takes some time in getting it doubled and you may have to wait 4-5 days more, but never lose hope, because you have to be positive, and many times the result may take some time and these signs may point towards positive sign. So definitely take care and always be positive, don't lose hope. Some other signs of successful transfer can be, one is increased micturition, increased urination. That means you may have to go to loo again and again. The frequency may increase because whenever there is a pregnancy in uterus, then it can irritate the bladder, and then you may feel that the frequency of urination has increased. That is in fact a positive sign if you have undergone an embryo transfer. Another thing can be change in the discharge. Sometimes there is a vaginal discharge which can be there earlier, but you will feel that there is a change. It may increase after embryo transfer if pregnancy is occurring, because whenever there is pregnancy implantation going on inside the uterus, there is change in the hormonal pattern and there is change in the vaginal discharge also. It can increase. That is called as hydrouria of even pregnancy. So there is a specific term for that. So nothing to worry about. We have to be very careful. If that discharge is foul smelling or if there is itching, then it indicates that there is an infection. But if it is there without any foul smell or any irritation, then that means it is just a normal discharge of pregnancy, which points towards a successful embryo transfer. Similarly, there can be increased bloating, because progesterone hormone, which is secreted in pregnancy, it reduces the mobility of your intestines, so it may lead to constipation. In that case, you may feel bloating also. So this is again a positive sign if you are having it after embryo transfer, because it leads towards a successful embryo transfer, that you are having a positive pregnancy result. This way, there are so many signs which can point towards a positive test. But even then, if you feel that you are not having any of these signs, then don't worry. Then it can be an asymptomatic embryo transfer or asymptomatic pregnancy, where many people, they don't even feel a nausea, which is a very common symptom of pregnancy. Many patients, they don't feel any nausea, any vomiting, they don't even feel any difference that there is pregnancy. But when we do a blood test, we get to know that the blood report is positive, and it is always a good thing that we have waited, and many times we may have to wait few days more to get the positive result in the blood. So never lose hope, always be positive and take care.